strains.
God, those strains. No. No, Carl, they can only have one bad player in that.
Did they offer you again?
It's
an open invite. It's still open.
It's still open. Can I have it back? Anyway, what's on YouTube? Down here.
What's a fucking glass on? Yeah, yeah, okay.
Just Carl giving me stick because he's a bad player.
I nearly won. What
are you talking about? I won in the last game.
All of them.
No, you didn't. You lost the same round we did.
Which one?
The round 2 when you just went, oh, there's no point, them two lost anyway.
No, I had that. I told you I had that. Then I showed him the hand and was like, these two.
It's blaming us. It's blaming us. No context whatsoever. Hey. I can't see. I missed who that was. Hey DJ, hey Chaos. Right, okay, let's give you a breakdown. I think they're on top 4 right now. We'll do another one once we know the winner. We obviously scrubbed that yesterday, as you should probably all well know. We went and did a couple of side events today. We did 2. So the first one we did was Joe, Chris. No, yeah. Joe, Chris, me, Donald. We did a tag tournament this morning, which was very, very interesting. So this was like the first official Yu-Gi-Oh tag tournament we did. And they messed up the rules. They didn't know what they were doing. No. The rules, because the rules were so grey lined, there was no definitive. Carl and Rob did the smart idea and they stayed in bed. Anyway, so the tag was really, really fun. So I played Dinos, Donald played Madolce. I know they're both OTK decks, but the plan was that we would let our opponent go first. Donald would then use his OTK version of Madolce's to shuffle their entire board back, leaving them down. Then the second opponent, and have some form of defense. Their second opponent or second partner would then do their board, and then I would go in with a UTC or a double or nothing and just. We ended up 2-2. Now, one of the matches really, really made me sour, and I'm not usually a sour player, but it tilted me a little bit just then. Anyway, that was great fun. Joe and Chris went with Cyber Dragons and an experience doing a tag here. What I will say. Donald's gone mad.
Sorry, a Zombie Land Saga reference.
So, anyway, I can't remember what I'm saying now.
Sorry.
Yeah, so what they need to do when they do the tags again, I know, obviously it's 16,000 life points, best of 1, you each have your own fields. But the grey line all came with, the official will say anything that affects you affects your partner. So, for example, in Donald's Madolce's version, if I had a monster in my grave, he couldn't use his Madolce effect. So that was how we understood it. Meaning that we were not expecting to see like a Sky Striker player, because if a partner owns a monster, they can't do that. And then we wouldn't expect to see anyone play Sekka's Light unless their opponent has no spells. Anyway, we got there, that changed completely. We then got told, we were then partway through a game against a Mystic Mind player, and his partner was playing Tricksters. Now, I'm sorry, I don't usually do this, but this one tilted me. So, this is round 2, okay? They play their board, they give us 3 tokens, and his partner normal summons Lycanus. Cool. They've got Mystic Mind on board, they passed the turn. Now they thought you couldn't use your partner's monsters to link summon, which you can. So Donald,
They normal summon Lycanus.
They normal summon Lycanus, went to Donald's turn. Donald turned the Ojama tokens into a link monster and 1 token. Passed over to the Mind player, the Mind player just passed. Went to me, so my plan was to use the Beat Cop and the token to go into Unicorn spin the mine. Phoenix, sorry. Yeah. Phoenix pop the mine, and then make Unicorn, because I had a normal summoned, and spin the Wave Motion Cannon. Now, as soon as me and Donald start talking about it during my turn, the opponents, they might have been misinformed, which is fine. But they basically spoke to the judge said, yes, you can use your partner's things, and me and Donald were like, right, okay, we're going to continue. The opposing team were told, we don't know if this is true, we don't know how this is, we're told that you weren't allowed to use your partner's monsters, so convinced the judge to reverse the game state, so we had to go back 3 turns. Which was really, really annoying because it swung the pendulum, so we were in the driving seat because they'd done that. So we were in the driving seat, we was like, yeah, cool, Unicorn, clear the mine, and we could have done a lot of damage and probably won that game. Because they reversed that state, me and Donald couldn't get out of mine. And it just became draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass, draw, pass, burn, 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 burn. Very, very boring, very, very annoyed. Anyway, it was still a fun experience. I just think that they need to outline. Yeah, we know. Like the official rules is we knew that, but our opponents were told. We don't know if it was told by the partner. We don't know if it was told by the other team or the actual, or it was officially done by the judge that you couldn't. So that really tilted me on that one. It was still a lot of fun. I just think when they do it again, they do need to like outline the rules. It does need to be as simple as it is. Anything that affects your opponent, like if, for example, if they say you can use Sky Striker and your opponent can use like a monster that feels like a normal mode, that's fine, absolutely fine. I think that makes sense. You can expect it a little bit more. You just don't change. Yeah, it really annoys because we couldn't tell. Like the opponents we were facing generally, well, they were playing Trickster Mind, so like how good can they be? But how like nice person can they be?
Time.
We burn, yeah. So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. They could have been honest. We just don't know. Anyway, that was great fun. We then went to a 3 versus 3, and it was me, Rob, Carl, Chris, Joe, and Donald. Yeah, pointed for you and called Chris. I was just flapping my hand about.
Not me dad.
Not me dad, the white. Anyway, I think me, Carl, and Rob went 2-2. Joe, Chris, and Donald went 3-1. 2-1-1. So they got a crap ton of tokens. So this again is all part of the carnival kind of ticket thing. Now I actually think if we did more side events, like if they do something like YCS, not that I can do it, but the next event, if they do this again, I think it's a really good way because we ended up with 40 something tokens, and 44 tokens. We only did 2 side events. So as a team, hey Matt, as a team, we could actually get 80 tokens quite easy if we do like tag tournaments and whatnot and build up, and it'd work out really cool. So 3 for 3 was quite fun, very interesting, a new experience. But this is kind of what we ended up getting with our tokens. So as a team, we got 44 tokens. As a team, we chose to get this, which is an uncut sheet of supers from, I can't remember what set that is. Is that Dot Neos? No, it's not Dot Neos, that's Order. We chose it because it had the Neos and the Savage Strike. So we chose that because it had the Neos and the 3 Guard Dragons, because this was the only sheet that had all 3 of the Guard Dragons. And it looks, let me try and swap the camera around and let it not crash this time. There we go. It looks amazing, and they're all American print as well. So I think quite gratefully as a team, we've got like a little trophy to kind of bring home, and I think that was fair after we had a bit of a rough weekend. It's not been great. So Joe's keeping on the sheet, so I think we've kind of just flopping the camera.
Me or Donald's gonna put it on his.
No. Whatever. They're gonna figure it out. Basically, so we ended up having 9 tokens left. Donald chose to get a Endymion mat from the structure deck.
Well,
They're gonna sell it and try and split the money. And then Chris chose to go. He just thought, right, well, last point I'll get an OTS pack, OTS 9 pack. He goes and pulls the ulti like Chris. So you know, them lot are in the money. I'm in the money. I wish after this weekend, man, those cards broke me. Yeah, overall, great fun weekend. The weather's been nice at this time because we've been in the hall. We've had the aircon, it's been nice and chill. And then yesterday we came out a little bit earlier, so the sun's at its peak. We walked for like 5 minutes in the sun, and I'm not even joking, you could hear us sizzling like bacon. And Rob was definitely burning because he's ginger, so they burn quicker.
Carl got tan on his arm.
Carl got tan on his arm for being out for 5 minutes. It was weird. So then we're gonna go into the town, and we're apparently gonna have the best. Is it the best ribs in Europe, or does he actually? It's got to be Europe because it can't beat ribs in America, surely. Only in America. So we're gonna go out for dinner tonight. Have a nice chilled one. A bit of food. I haven't eaten all day yet, so I need to get something when I get back in.
I haven't even had the amazing pastries.
Yeah. At least I've got some for tomorrow. We don't. Our flight's not till 7 tomorrow, so we're gonna have a bit of time to chill tomorrow as well in the morning. Shopping. It's time to go shopping. White chicks, watch it if you haven't. Except you, Matt, you're clearly not old enough. Walking fast. Copyright strike. Anyway, I'll do another vlog later on tonight, and maybe. I already told you, Matt. I want to hear about that draw. What draw, Chris? What drawer? What drawer? What drawer? Before I close it, what drawer are you talking about, Chris? I'm gonna have to take the stairs so I can keep talking to you. Look at me. I'm not glad I take the stairs. I've got to find the stairs. I don't think there's actually stairs in this hotel. There might not be stairs. Might actually have to take the lift.
Come on, big boy.
We're going in the elevator now. So I'll do a stream later on tonight, but for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll chop up a additional stream. Next time we're going to get nice and close and get nice and close and get